And you can see right here in the center of the photo what looks like a triangle shape, right? Just doesn't look natural. It's got 3 points, 3 straight lines. It just simply doesn't look natural, that's all. And then over on the left-hand side of the photograph, you can see what looks like that same exact shape, but in a different color, almost like it moved from over here to over here. Check this out. This is really interesting. Once again, photo by Paul and April taken at 9:30 a.m. from Summersville, West Virginia. Here I enhance this a little bit. Here's the transparent, what looks like a triangle shape in the middle of the clouds. Doesn't appear to be anything there. This is inverted. Light is dark. Dark is light. Another enhancement here, and then we're going to go over here to the left, and I'm going to enhance the one that looks like it's white. Almost looks like it moved from here to here. Check this out. Okay, seems to move through the sky. See the triangle shape over here on the left? Looks just like that shape right there. So I don't know if it moved from here to here. See it? Can't hardly miss it. Or if it moved from up there down to there. Here's the one that has a semi-transparent appearance. You can definitely see a triangle in the sky. It's undeniable. There's something there. So I used some enhancement techniques on this one as well. Here's an X-ray format. Once again, light is dark, dark is light. See the points, see the straight lines. Definitely doesn't look natural, doesn't look like a natural cloud. That's some sort of a craft up in the sky, and if it's capable of doing that, then it's no telling what this thing is capable of doing. Above the skies of West Virginia, noticed back in March of 2022. That's a pretty good look at it right there. Here's an even better look at it right here. See the straight edges? See the points on the 3 corners? Looks like an isosceles triangle in the sky above West Virginia. Now, in this format, this tells us there's something physical in the sky. That's what this tells us. I know it's not the best view, but that's the technique here. We're trying to see if there's anything physical up there, and it did come back as something physical in the sky. Here's another view of the object in the sky, kind of embedded in the clouds.
En el nombre de Jesús y por el poder de su sangre, rompo toda maldición, pacto, sello, pacto, sello, lazo oculto, causa de enfermedad, maldición genética, hechizo, brujería, maleficio, conjuro, sortilegio, encantamiento, ensalmo.
C'est vous? Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous pouvez baisser la caméra? Ouais, bien sûr. Merci. Bon. What? Il y a de l'ambiance chez vous, monsieur? Bah ouais. Ouais, vous voulez venir avec nous ou quoi? Bah écoutez, non. What? Wow! C'est quoi ça?
Vale, aquí vemos a un señor que ha ido ahí a por un refresco y no sé qué le ha pasado, se le ha metido un espíritu, pero madre mía, es impresionante. No sé si es que están actuando o algo, pero mira, escuchar el audio de este vídeo. Chavales, estamos aquí en un supermercado de China o algo. A esta señora se cae de la estantería, no sé, una toalla o algo. La recoge y ahí se la posee alguien, pero madre, cuando os ponga el audio va a estar como gritando así, no sé, y la gente se asusta y la va a ayudar. Mirar el audio.
matocha, tell me when the matocha. Matocha? Matocha food? In the good. You want it?
A team of wildlife biologists were performing a routine survey of bighorn sheep in southeastern Utah from a helicopter when one of the crew members spotted something unusual on the ground below. After frantically convincing the pilot, Brett Hutchins, to turn around and head back to the location, they discovered a strange foreign object standing upright inside a narrow, rocky canyon. The object was in the shape of a triangular prism, measuring around 3 meters tall, with each side being 58 centimeters wide. It was made of metal sheets, presumably stainless steel or aluminium, which were joined with rivets to keep the parts intact. The base had a silicone cork to help keep it planted into the desert ground, with suggestions that whoever had situated it there had cut into the red rock to secure it in place. It had a reflective surface, sounded hollow and insulated when struck, and had no markers or features to suggest who its maker may be. Despite it looking somewhat extraterrestrial in nature, Hutchins noted that the object appeared to look man-made, with the blind rivets used to assemble the structure indicating human origins. The crew reported the finding to the Utah Department of Public Safety, who would later release videos and photographs of the obelisk to the public. Labelling the object as a monolith, the DPS shared the bizarre discovery with the world, but without revealing its exact location in order to prevent people from endangering themselves and others whilst trying to find it. As you can imagine, this didn't stop curious minds attempting to locate the mysterious column, and within hours, a Redditor by the name of Tim Slane had managed to identify its coordinates using Google Earth. He showed that the monolith wasn't magnetic, claimed it sounded like a cardboard box after tapping it a few times, and noted that there were multiple fingerprint marks from the base to the top. Serba's visit to the now infamous pillar proved to the world that reaching the monolith was achievable, and paved the way for others to venture through the Moab Desert to find it themselves. On the very same day that the Utah monolith was removed by Lewis and his team, a second one was discovered in eastern Romania. Similar in shape to the Utah monolith, this structure was 13 foot tall and had unusual squiggle patterns etched into the sides. Much like its American cousin, it was quickly taken down after being discovered. Yet the day after its removal, a third popped up in California, then a fourth in Italy, then Las Vegas, Russia, Slovenia, Germany, New Zealand, England, Iran. Even the Democratic Republic of Congo saw the birth of a monolith in its capital city, which was subsequently burnt down by a mob due to fears of it being linked to Satan. To this day, over 200 replicas of the Utah monolith have been reported from various locations around the world, and that number continues to grow.